Hi everybody, I'm Lynn. I hope you're having a magical day today. Now in this video I'm just going to talk to you about when you know it's time to water your living stones or your lithops or the split rocks. There's a few different names for these amazing, wacky, bizarre plants. Now a lot of the books you might read them or you find out online, it says that the time to water them is just automatically in the spring. Well, that's not exactly true. They do certainly have a winter rest period. But in the spring, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should start watering them straight away. It's more to do with how the plant actually looks. Now I've got three different types of living stones here. This one here is a lithops, and these beautiful split rocks here, beautiful purple one here. Now the only time you start to water these, when you come into the springtime, it's spring here now in Ireland, is to notice, see as in here, they've got the two leaves, dried leaves. These are the actual leaves from last year. And they've actually dried up. And this is the new growth, the new leaves that have come through. Now this here, the lithops here, they're still, as you can see, there's still no sign of the new leaves coming through yet. Here, this one, I'll just show you, that's the new little baby one underneath, the new living stone. And these are the old leaves there, but they're still very much fresh and no sign of drying up yet, still quite dormant. And this one here, the split rock, lovely big split rock, as you can see, these are still the old leaves, still nice and fresh, no sign of any new growth yet, even though it's spring. So if I was to actually water these two pots here, it would inevitably possibly cause rot. So obviously they're still dormant, and until there's actually signs of these shriveling away and the new growth, which could possibly be a few more weeks, possibly even a couple of months yet, then they're going to keep them still completely bone dry and just keep a watch on them. Now this one is the only one I'd know I'd actually start to water, because as I said, that's got the two leaves shriveled up from last year's leaves and the new growth here. Now these wonderful plants was actually given to me by my friend Imelda, absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love them. And it's going to be really exciting to see if they flower this year. So I want to do this right, guys. So that's basically just a little quick video just to let you know when to water. Now, when you actually start watering, I'm going to start watering this one as from today, to let the compost completely dry out before watering it again. And with the living stones, they actually hold water for a long time. So even if I went a few weeks without watering this again, it'd be absolutely fine. My rule of thumb when it comes to cacti and succulents is, if in doubt, do not. When it comes to watering, these plants have adapted to drought. So again, if you're not sure, or shall I water or not, don't, because they will not die of lack of water. They can go, if I never water these now, they'd go 2 years without dying. They might shrivel up a bit, but they certainly won't die. So there you go, just to let you know, wait until the new leaves have actually fully formed and the old ones completely died back. I know I keep saying that, but I really want to stress that just because it's spring, you don't just automatically start watering. And then during the summer, they usually have a dormant period for a month or two, usually June, July, and that prepares them for the flowering in the autumn, where you also start watering again. So in the middle of summer, you withhold water. But say it's always the most difficult one is when you start watering again after the winter. So as you see, it's going to be probably a few more, couple of months for these fellas. New one coming through, and this one. But this one, I'm going to give this a little bit of water now. I'm just going to show you. Use this. Give it a thorough water. There you go. And then I'm going to leave that then for a good while to let it soak in. And there you go. So sending you all loads of love and loads of happiness as always from Ireland. If you haven't done already, please do subscribe and give the video a like for me. And until the next video, guys, bye!